Arturo, Hall of Famer. Is Paulie Malignaggi going to make it into the Hall of Fame? I mean, you fought everybody.
I feel like Arturo did a lot for boxing. I don't know that, you know, I feel like on a skill basis, I don't know if it was just Arturo's skill. There's been a lot of two-time world champions that don't get into the Hall of Fame. I think
right.
Skill for skill, Medra Taylor is probably better than Arturo Gatti. You know, maybe even Buddy McGirt. You know, they're not in the Hall of Fame. So I wouldn't put it just on the basis of 2 world championships. You got to get into the Hall of Fame because it's not about that. It's also the popularity, the push they gave boxing. Because even Ray Mancini gave a big push to boxing. You know, even though he didn't have a long stellar career. You know, I don't know. You know, it would be pretty cool. I think to end my career in the top 10 with a win here would give me a pretty good push. You know, again, it would be like I said before. It would be my Jimmy Connors moment. You know, where you know I would have that semifinal late in my career. You know, if I could finish my career in the top 10, you know, and I could really push myself to stop, you know, it would be something else. It would be like, hey man, you know, this guy, you know, finished out around the top, you know, even in a very deep weight class, at an advanced age, you know, and he knew when to stop. You know, if I can do that, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know, I'll let everybody else decide. I honestly, at this point, I don't think about it as much as I used to. You know, I think as a broadcaster, I'd probably get in eventually anyway.
You'll get in one way or the other.
But that was never really my intention. You know, I wouldn't feel as good regardless. You know, broadcasting it doesn't feel like I'm earning anything. I have so much fun doing it. It doesn't feel like work. Boxing, I have fun doing it, but it always felt like work. It's hard work. So I feel like I would be earning the Hall of Fame. Broadcasting, it's almost like you're playing around, you know. It's like it's.
Would
so
you be
easy.
insulted if they ended up putting you in for commentating as opposed to your fighting career?
I wouldn't be insulted. I think what would insult me is seeing guys that I feel like are on PEDs and they're going to get the Hall of Fame. That's probably more insulting than anything else. You know? But that's going to happen anyway, so I'll probably wind up insulted by the time any of this happens, and then I'll decide what I decide later on.
Well, bro, I don't have a vote, but if I did, I just refuse to pay those stupid fees. But if I did, you fought everybody, bro. Everybody. I mean, whether you won or whether you lost, you fought everybody, and every single one of your fights was entertaining.
I wasn't very well taken care of for the most part of my career. I had to get in there against everybody in their hometowns or on their night, on their dates. But I always try to make the most I can make of it. You know, if you look at my schedule of fights, you know, most guys pale in comparison to the schedule that I had.
No, definitely. Well, and not just the guys you fought, but the fights themselves, bro. I mean, they were all extremely entertaining. So, if you get in on entertainment factor as well as world championships, I think Paulie should definitely be in there.
That's longevity. You know, if I get myself back in the top 10 after this fight, I will have had very big longevity to my career. You know. In the top 10 even a decade ago, and it's still in the top 10 decade later. You know, I would really make my career longevity. And the irony of this fight coming up, my first amateur fight was March 6, 1998.
Wow.
This fight is going to be March 4th, 2017.
Wow.
Almost 19 years to the day. 19 years to the exact same weekend.
That's crazy.
And that's the irony of this fight on this night. So we'll see how it plays out.